How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be jumping into the newest Sam mission over here on Naruto x Boruto Ninja Voltage, and this time around it's going to be for the Four Tails or Son Goku, and it's going to be nice to jump into because I liked the last Sam that we had for the beginning of 2021 for the Nine Tails Kurama, and before that with Kaguya for 3rd anniversary was a lot of fun. Probably that was my favorite one that we've done. Now I think I've played against the Four Tails before, back when I played this in the earlier part of the 2nd anniversary, so I'm looking forward to jumping into it. Now this time around we do have different boosts for different units, and those include 3 units, which is Nagato, which is the Edo version, Hokage Naruto, and Adult Sasuke. Now Edo Nagato, Adult Sasuke, and Hokage Naruto are not new units by any stretch of the imagination, but their kit is new, and being able to use new ults on this is pretty cool. If you have the new Sasuke ult, the amazing new Naruto ult that I really like the most out of all 3 of them, and Nagato's new ult, which just dropped this week as well, then yeah, it's going to be pretty easy for you. Now I don't have any of their ults, so with that said, this is going to be a little bit more hard than it usually is. The difficulty is going to be up, but with that said, I'm still looking forward to jumping into it nonetheless. And if you do want to test your luck on the new banner for Nagato, you do have a good chance of walking away with the ults. Now it is kind of half a multi for the first step, even though it's only 200, so I might jump into 1 step just to have a chance, because Hokage Naruto and Adult Sasuke's ults are featured on this banner, granted at a lower percent than it is on their actual banner, but you do have a chance to walk away with that alongside maybe Nagato's ult as well. So pretty cool chance for you to go ahead and get it for the Sam. You could get very lucky on this first step for only 200 Shinobi bites, so yeah, very lucky that you could get to go ahead and have a chance at the Sam. But with me not having an ult, I'm gonna go ahead and take it a little bit more easy this time around than I usually do. So with that said, let's go ahead and talk about the unit that I'm gonna be personally taking, and that's gonna be Hokage Naruto. So my Hokage Naruto is my 3rd strongest unit. I do need to work on him quite a bit more, if I'm being honest with you, but compared to my Sage 6 Pass Naruto and my Sakura-chan here, I do have him quite a bit ways below that, but it's because I need to work on his abilities a lot more, and also his link board. Honestly, just the fact that he's been propelled into like a new class because of all of the link boards and the amount of abilities that he has, I can see why a lot of people consider this the best unit in the game, alongside his amazing ult, which I wish I had. It's amazing. I love how it looks as well, but because he has the link board now, as also like it's so easy to get him to an SS rank if you really want to, and I need to sit down and do that because he's going to be a monster once I get him to that. So with that said, I don't have his ult, as I've been saying, so I'm gonna have to take it a little bit more easy, but I will be able to get through it. I'm probably gonna do advanced this time around. I usually do expert, and then I'm gonna jump into master with a full team if I'm able to find one that's really good, because I usually like to do that as well for these Sam missions. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into the mission. So the Four Tails definitely looks pretty menacing, and I personally think he's extremely tanky in comparison, but that could be because I don't have the ult. But here's my Hokage Naruto. He is bumped up to SS rank, similarly to how my Sakura was at anniversary before I put her ult on there, and so the boost is still helpful, but without the ult, yeah, it's gonna be a little rough. So that's why I'm doing advanced this time around, and even still that's gonna take a bit, just because like I said, it feels like Son Goku's really tanky, honestly, but I love that Hokage Naruto has that like agility to him as well. So I never actually got his ult back in the day also, which is of note to like talk about. So that's why I'm still going to struggle on this regardless of his new ult being amazing. I don't even have the other one. So yeah, I never really focused on Hokage Naruto too much, and that's something that I should have done a little bit more back then, because even still, he was a cool unit, but he's even better now. So Son Goku's not too big of a deal. Even with the kit I got, I love the mobility though, I really do. Although it does beg the question, why didn't they give us this for last month? Because when you think about it, I mean, KCM 1 Naruto was the one that was fighting like Son Goku, you know? Even Edo Nagato wasn't doing that, so it's just surprising. You would think they would have saved this for KCM 1 Naruto and then given us the Nine Tails this time around, because, you know, I mean, I don't know, Edo Nagato, he didn't really fight the Nine Tails either. He fought KCM 1 Naruto, but maybe I'm just overthinking it, but we're almost there. So for advanced, it's not too bad. Obviously, like I said, I usually do expert if you guys watch my videos. Sometimes I can even do master. Like when it came to the 3rd anniversary with Sakura, I was definitely able to do master. But when it comes to this, I'm probably gonna have to find a team for that, just because of this. but they really made this man tanky. Either that or I'm just not doing a lot of damage, but I've seen even people who have Hokage Naruto up that he's kind of just tanky, especially on Master, so I'm definitely going to need some people with the ults. But I am interested to see if anybody's going to run Nagato or Sasuke, because it seems like all everybody runs is Hokage Naruto, and it makes sense why, because he's such a really good unit. But I do want to see the diversity, and maybe I'll run into something else that would be really cool, honestly. So let's just go ahead and keep attacking. Son Goku, we're almost done. He eats so much, but I need to work on my Naruto a lot more to get his health up as well. The chakra's not too bad, honestly, but when compared to like my Sakura-chan, yeah, Naruto needs that help. So let's just go ahead and keep on attacking here, and we'll go ahead and finish up Son Goku. Honestly, I might have to go ahead and withdraw just because this version of him right here has a lot more health than the one I did earlier, but I could always come back into it and finish it up. So if I have to for round 2, then that's what I'll go ahead and do. But I mostly just kind of wanted to use Hokage Naruto for this because I was waiting for the Sam to drop. That's my favorite part, to go ahead and use the units, but without the ults, you're gonna struggle quite a bit, if I'm being real with you. Sakura-chan probably could do just as much work. I mean, her ult is at like 8 out of 15, so she could definitely do a lot more work. But I'm not doing too bad against him. I mean, all things considered, doing this solo, I'm not doing too much to him, but it's still working out fine. And there we have it. Son Goku is down. So there we have it. Not too bad, honestly. I did have to withdraw though and come back in, but that's because this one did have quite more health. But like I said, without an ult, didn't do too bad. So now we're gonna go ahead and see if I can find a game with Masters and just show how you can really take care of this man if you have the right kit and you have your setup pretty good. So let's move on over to that. So for all intents and purposes, I'm gonna be getting carried here. I do have an SSS rank Nagato here and an SS rank Hokage Naruto. So should be fine. Definitely they're gonna be doing the majority of the damage here. I'm not gonna be doing very much. But just seeing Naruto's ult and also Nagato's looks really nice. I still love Naruto's more, if I'm being real with you. They did such an amazing job with the animation for it. I'm helping. That's about as most as I can do, boys, but they're gonna be doing the most of the work here, and that is unfortunate. There's only 3 of us too, so for Master's not too bad. We're not doing a full run also, just because I kind of wanted to show this off. But I do love running Master regardless, even if I'm not able to. I think it's really cool that you can do this, the multiplayer like this. Like, I love how the multiplayer is in this game when it comes to missions like this. The Nagato did get taken out, which is rough. I'm about to get taken out as well, so I need to be careful. But Hokage Naruto should be able to handle this because that his kit is definitely looking like it's pretty good. So I'm just gonna come in from behind. Hopefully I can help a little bit. So we're honestly not doing too bad against this dude. We're doing quite a bit of damage, and I'm doing all right to survive now. But I'm just kind of getting in from behind while he's focusing the other one. I'm definitely getting hard carried here, but this is still fun, honestly, with Hokage Naruto. So let's go ahead and finish this up. But let me know what you guys are using for your team setup. Are you using Adult Sasuke, Hokage Naruto, or even the new Edo Nagato like that guy used, which was really cool. So let me know what team setup y'all are using. Are you running Master? Are you running Expert? Are you taking it a little bit more slow this time around as I am, since I don't personally have the ult? But that's gonna wrap it up. The new Sam is cool. I'm gonna grind out my Naruto a lot more, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys, seeing as the Sam's been out for like a couple days at this point. And I will let you guys know on Twitter or the community tab if I'm able to move on up when it comes to this mission. But for right now, that's gonna take care of it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching the video, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.